Hello, welcome to an A5 size plan with me. Haven't done one of these for a couple of weeks, a month, I can't remember, but here we go, let's get going. So I'm using a kit from Strawberry Lime Designs called Greenery. Yes, you can see it on the screen there. I don't know if it's still available in the shop. You haven't looked, in all honesty. I didn't buy that long ago, but it might probably not be there. Anyway, point being, I will leave a link. You can go check out the shop yourself if you haven't so already. So as ever, I'm putting the washi strips down the bottom there, and because they're designed for the Erin Condren, they don't go fully across the two A5 size bits of paper, so I fill in the blank at the later on. So I'm putting my full boxes at the top, and these like 4 boxes going across, like it doesn't fit. There's always going to be a little bit of overhang, so I always make sure the boxes that have got like an image on rather than a pattern, I try and make it so those aren't the ones that get the overhang. It made sense in my head. And I'm also alternating the lighter green and darker green boxes for aesthetic purposes, really. So yes, really like that one with the little birdie on. Little birdie. Always little birdies make me happy. So, what am I doing now? Ooh, I'm just using one of the little washi strips just to fill in that little blank there. It doesn't match really, but sort of when you stand back and look at it, you can't really notice. So the washi I'm putting over the ring holes is from... Ooh, no, can't remember. As ever, I say this every time. If I remember where it's from, if I find it, I will link it, but I can't promise. But it's a very pretty washi, that sort of rose effect in gold. Not rose gold, but roses that are gold. And for the other side, I didn't want a full width of washi because it would take up too much room, so I chopped it in half. And I also put this very, very super skinny washi with gold butterflies just in those spaces there above the long washi strip at the bottom and below the full boxes, just to break it up a bit, because yeah, it needed breaking up a bit. There's me measuring out my boxes. I was going to do vertical this week and I changed my mind for reasons I do not remember, but yeah, so just doing a simple 4 boxes per page layout and using the apple green Pilot G2 to go over the pencil lines to match, and I wasn't sure at first, but actually it matches near on pretty perfect, so pretty chuffed with that. So half boxes as per usual I'm using to put the day and date in, alternating them at what side of the box they sit and slightly going over the washi just so there's more room in the box to put some actual plans in. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Apparently having some sort of difficulty with that one. Don't remember why, but yes, there we go. Now what? Big old weekend sticker. Ideally, I'd like them to be a bit smaller. They are a little big, but it's fine. It's fine. Those stickers you may have you seen them before? I can't remember, but either way, they're mine, so I can't link them anyway. But yes, but I just thought that font in the dark it would work well. The font, in case anyone is wondering, is called Beyond the Mountains. I'm using this font. It's one of my favourites at the moment, and I'm using it in quite a lot of things for my own printed stickers and such. It's also the font I use for paper stitching. Just FYI, nothing to do with planning, but FYI. So, what am I doing now? Just using the icons as usual to sort of help remind me about stuff that's going on in the week, using one of those little sort of quarter box things to highlight the important things, putting that little to do there on my sort of this week box for a general to-do list. As you see, I have to trim it down to get it fit in that space. And what I also did was trim down some of the checklists so I could sort of have a mini 2 things at the top there, and then the rest of 1. That didn't make good word sense, but anyway, you can see what I did there. I cut them and fit them so they would fit is what I'm doing. Putting down meal stickers, haven't used these in a while. Ended up not being happy with the position they were in on the left-hand page to change them so they were directly underneath the half box. Obviously, I couldn't do that on the Wednesday because I'd already stuck something down, but meh. Putting down my little Game of Thrones stickers. I am aware that this episode 6, was leaked online, but I'm still going to put I'm not saying whether I've watched it or not, but I'm still going to put my Game of Thrones stickers on Monday because that's where they go. So, yes. So, it was at this point I actually started feeling a little unwell. I got a headache, so I haven't actually written down a lot of plans this week, but I still wanted to get the video out because I really, really like this spread. So, yes, I do have more plans than what I've written, but I did it later in the evening on Saturday and just... So yes, they're not in the video, but I promise you there's more things written. I'm very sorry about that. But check my Instagram to see how it gets filled out and stuff like that. So yes, there we go. Pretty much finished. Forgot to punch my corners on the left-hand page as per usual, but there we go. There it is. Rather pretty spread. That photo's a bit blurry. I am sorry. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye!